Healing your past hasn't always been easy, but it was necessary, and it will always be. Hard is a perception. When you perceive something is hard, its purpose ultimately is to lead you back to your choices, making your ways, re-evaluating your values, realigning to your ways of living, because this is how you will know that you're on the right track. Reconciling with yourself is your life assignment. You are taking care of your well-being. Your future self would thank you for this. It's by creating a space for seeing what no longer contributes to our growth. It's indeed a sacred practice for bettering our emotional intelligence. Sometimes past emotions hold us back the most because the emotion itself has too many layers, especially when they are long enough, especially when they have attached meanings to it, usually unconscious ones. It's interesting how emotions stick around. All they needed was a moment of our awareness. I know it's tricky because it doesn't come second nature for many of us. By the way, you can watch my other video on mastering emotions, which explain how we humans have primary emotions, the basic emotions like happiness, anger, sadness, love, and secondary emotions, which are the ones that we add meanings to our primary emotions that we may or may not aware of. It explains why being emotionally intentional is a much wiser way dealing with our secondary emotions. At the end of the day, it was the emotions that stagnate, require a little bit more of our attention, awareness, and love. There is no bad emotion. There are only emotions that do or do not contribute to the best life that you want to cultivate. It's also understanding different phases of your life, when it requires you to execute, and when it requires you to be retrospective, step back, slow down, and take a look at a bigger picture from your busy life. Listen, when life asks you to hold space, it can look like doing much more exciting things like vision boarding, reflecting, reading, stepping away from the noise for a bit, and protecting your peace. You are doing very important work. It's completely much needed that you delve deep into your retrospection, introspecting your thoughts, emotions, your beliefs, your choices. It's good that you question. You question your life, you question your relationships, you question yourself, because questioning puts you back onto the right track. They really show you that something important needs your attention. It's a divine space for learning about yourself, your life, your mistakes, your relationships, because everything you cultivate comes from you. It is the time guiding them towards alignment. Healing is feeling your feelings, meeting your needs. At times, it's requiring you to be a warrior, to sit with your bad feelings, emotions head on, and being on your own for a while, if that's what you need. Healing can look like holding a conversation with your younger self, with your new level of integrity, knowledge. What advice would you give to your younger self? What do you wish your younger self would know? Or it can look like that while you're in the face of doing the inner work, knowing that it's not a good position to relate to others because you needed space to unpack stuff. You know what? It's great that things surface, and that means they needed your healing. Because a lot of the time, what you really needed was that holding space for your feelings and emotions to be seen, validated. You can let your safe space, sacred space, to guide you, to comfort you. It's about allowing, and by allowing, you will be able to receive the love that you want. Healing is about forgiveness, forgiving all the ways that your mechanism is trying to protect you. When you become completely non-judgmental, that's what shows you the way. That's when the most gold lessons you can immerse yourself into, because they will always reveal potentials for growth within the audacity it takes for you to accept what it is. There's no shame in surfacing those parts. Every human has it. irrational beliefs and thoughts. I'm telling you that it's okay that it's a slow and fluctuating process. There's no difference between you and the other human. The stuff that you're healing through, somebody surely has it, but you have to learn to do it your way. It's the time and phase to ramp up the practice of embracing imperfections of the self and life, which gives you the chance to show more love to yourself and life. Only then, it's revealing true potentials, the clear step in front of you. It comes in the form of visions, intuitive feelings, because that is just right for you. Then it leads you to the flow, divine, more healing, more love, and inner peace. It's showing you to grow into the direction that speaks to your heart. Ultimately, you are being reborn again, emotionally, mentally, physically. Your system, at the end of the day, will combat what's never true about you from the beginning: sadness, anxiety, uncertainty, doubts. Eventually, they heal you where you're different towards them. Your emotions and feelings are your teachers. It will have you discover your true needs. It will have you reevaluate your values in life. It will have you reborn to a person that you have ever dreamt of becoming. What you were before, your past emotions, do not mean that you are or continue be or do the same. You ultimately take back your power and control for what you say yes for. From the here and now, right now, let yourself soak up in the practice, aligning your only valid moment, the here and now. This is how you do a favor for your younger self.